Alright, we are back to another stream, another playthrough of the Souls series, with this being the final of the Dark Souls trilogy, Dark Souls 3. My favorite of the trilogy, and my number 4th of all the Souls games. Yes, I made it to the stream. Yes, we are now here, Silcare. Welcome, welcome. So, tonight we'll be getting through the world, the land of Lothric. Don't really have much plans for like a crazy different, like testing out a different weapon like I did with the Great Scythe or using magic like the Hexblade. I have an idea for what I want though, and be sure to show it off. I don't know, either tonight or tomorrow's stream is when we'll get it, but I have the idea I want to get. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep,
Sludge.
Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant.
Such a cool intro.
Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
So cool. I was beyond intimidated when I saw the cutscene for the first time. Yeah, no. Just seeing, like, a Lord of Cinder, because I didn't put 2 and 2 together right away when I jumped from Dark Souls 1 to 3, right? Because my brother told me to skip 2, right? But when you see Lord of Cinder, you're like, wait, Gwyn was a Lord of Cinder? All these guys were Lords of Cinders? What the hell? A giant was a Lord of Cinder? It's all really wild in that aspect of it. So here we're gonna name this guy Wesley. I was thinking Wensleydale, but then Wesley sounded funnier. What class we choosing? I'm gonna go with the Knight. I don't think I'm gonna do any like crazy magic this time around, so we're just gonna do old, reliable, strength dex kind of build, you know? Yeah. Gonna do the nice Knight, and we're gonna go with the yeah, let's just go with the life ring. I don't have the patience to really go through these face presets, so we're just gonna go with this, but I'm gonna at least change the hair. I'm always blanking on where to go because I always skip this part, so it's really hard to remember where they are. Because that's the muscles, build detail, skin, face details, features. There it is. Okay. Let's go with this. Real quick and simple to the point. Yeah. All right. With the young boys. Alright. Wesley the Knight. Actually does sound like a pretty good name for a knight. Anyway, let's do this. My spring semester of college started today. I feel a bit overwhelmed and worried today. I'm probably going to be a bit quiet as a result. No worries, Dean. Wish you the best in your next upcoming semester. Now it is my turn to wake up. Symmetry of Ash. Alright. So, that feels nice. First thing I have to get used to is the sudden change of frame rate, because the remaster for Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 Scholar of Sin are at 60, while this and everything else I have on here is 30. Which, I'm not like a huge frame snob, but playing so much Dark Souls 1 and 2 back to back, it's like, whoa. Gotta get something to get used to, but nevertheless. Hey, Oscar. Long time no see. Thanks for the Ashen. Estus? Best starting armor in the series. I definitely think so. It's definitely a pretty good one. I never liked the knights where, like, they have the visor up and you can see the face. I'm like, no. The visor down is my face. That's how it is. That's how it always will be. I go by like Mandalorian logic in that regard. Does it not do 45? Hard to say. It might not read as much on the stream, but it's definitely looking a little choppy by comparisons. But again, I'm not really the biggest. Frame rates have never been like the biggest issue for me personally, but. It's just something like when you jump from 2 games that have 60 frames and then the rest being 30, it's something to just have to adjust to. But nonetheless. God damn it. I missed. First of all, it feels good to actually do damage with physical attack than just chipping away with the magic build. There we go. Initiative, of course, I could have just sworn it did 45 now. Could be wrong. We all know Bloodborne isn't doing 45. Leap Year's better than Dark Souls 2. Exactly. Like, I know I kind of put that on me because I went in with a magic class first, but surely the dagger should have at least done some magic damage to at least back me up, but, you know. It's whatever. Yeah, in Bloodborne, like, you definitely start to feel those frames missing when you're fighting Lawrence during his second phase and all the lava and fire particles are everywhere. It's like, But yeah, basically, like, my whole mindset is, like, I agree that, like, if it's between 30 to 60, I'm whatever. But once it starts going below 30, that's when it's like, oh, no. But sadly, that's what we have to deal with being on an old system like the PS4. Like 10 on Dark Souls 1. They actually improved it a lot in the remaster. Even on the Switch, the frame rates didn't die at all on the Switch version of the remake. Or remaster, I should say. That part surprised me the most. But I remember first playing Dark Souls 1 on 360, the chugginess of it, it's like, oh no. It had to load everything. We've now gone from the hollows looking like beef jerky to looking like pickles to now looking like paper. I was trying to think of a different food, but I couldn't really think of any off the top of my head. Mashed potatoes. This is the best thing I can think of. It's pretty dark too, and gosh darn toxic. Oh yeah, no. That toxic, when that introduced me, I was like, oh no. That's no good. Jim Bro marshmallows. Close enough. All right. Time for the first boss. Udix Gundyr. Damn. I forgot how long the charges are, but that still did a lot more than I anticipated. Yep. That's not good. Oh god. Got him. I remember when that was such a crazy battle the first time. Oh, I'm not good at parries at all. The only things I'm able to parry are Silver Knights, Gwyn, those Hunchback Yarnamites, and basically almost everything in Sekiro. But like basic parrying like that, I don't have the timing for that. couldn't beat Champion Gundyr, so I tried parrying and eventually mastered it. Nice. I don't have a... that seems like more of a crazier test than just fighting Champion Gundyr on your own. So, you know what? I salute you for that. Ow. Alright, this part here is the real test. By real test, I mean these two guys who gank me. So just like Juro, I don't really have the patience to actually best him fair and square, so we're just gonna Ow. Oh god. Oh god. He did the thing I was doing to him. No! Damn it. Basically what I'm getting at, I'm gonna just push him off. And then just reset and pick up the Uchi Katana. Ow. You dick. I always forget that kicking is a thing in this game. But at this point, the only time I ever used kicking was when I wanted to get the Ring of Favor early from Lothric. Or not Lothric, Lothric. So that might be a bit harder to try to do, because he does that amount of damage. Oh boy. Ow, fuck. This is one of those things where I'm having flashbacks to Elden Ring, even though this game is older. Get out of here. There we go. The perfect crime. Don't forget Ember to the right up the stairs with those two guards by Naked Man. You got it. Just do a quick reload. Thankfully, I was able to set it so we don't have to go back in the PlayStation menu like, hey, do you want your subscription? No, I don't. I'm trying to do stuff and things. Anyway, there it is. Not that I'm probably going to use it, I just like collecting it. Alright. 2 embers. Right up the stairs with the 2 guards by the Naked Men. Right. There they are. Perfect. Now let me just get onto the other side. Homeward Bone. They do tree jump. Not right now. Hang on. There's the other Ember. Bad dog. Firelink Shrine.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think? What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends.
That is one picture. Yep, okay. Then we're gonna talk to our friend here.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Sorry, what'd you say? Can't hear you over the music. What does he do again? So, he's the crestfallen character of this, and he was from the Legion, but doesn't really play much of a part until you go to the Dragon Keep, or the Archdragon Keep, and get like one of the stones. So he's just gonna sit there and mope for a while.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Alright, let's see. My vitality's pretty high already. I think we need some strength. Let me just see real quick. Need this side. Okay, this is... Okay, so that needs that much. That was a lot, actually. Okay, whatever. Cool. Let's go full strength. I love sharp weapons and dexterity. Dexterity is really good in this.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, sovereign. I will Ashen. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy want? No?
This is like one of those moments where I realize, oh wait, there are more than just Gilligan just dead in the profane capital. There are a couple of things sprinkled throughout. this game that does reflect a Dark Souls 3, because though she's just a handmaid here, that's clearly supposed to be like one of the fire keepers from Dark Souls 2. Like, if it's not the same character, but it's certainly got the same model and certain aspects of it as well. Right. You don't need anything here right now.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
Sup.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip? That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers. And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
Ha ha. Maybe that empty chair in the beginning of Dark Souls 2 was hers. Actually, see, it's either her in that case, or it's the old lady in the cinematic that tells you everything that's going to happen or not happen, because she's also crazy. And that's kind of the back and forth of Dark Souls 2. It's like, this will happen, or maybe it won't, or this did happen, or maybe it didn't. It's like, thanks.
Ashen One, if bring with... Is it...
Alright.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Bring more souls. Huh. Then there's the man.
A newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Can't reinforce anything yet. Let me just do that.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would. There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
Hurrah!
Another matter. Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned.
Please don't judge, I have feelings too.
Oh, by the way, if you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well? Huh? Weapons, but when their durability, you but...
Okay. Tree skip for Chard? Oh, damn it, I forgot to hear him. I want to hear him say it.
Be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
pretty. Be careful. Let me talk to what's his face up here now, and then I'll try to do the jump skip or tree skip. I don't usually do it only because like I bad at timing when it comes to certain aspects like that, but we'll see.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corlan. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charmed cause. This sad cadaver, know you to be calm. Have a closer look.
I can't imagine anything but that one like gif of the cat falling out of the wheelchair is what I imagine what Ludleth did when he was awoken from his grave. So many lore complications with this one room. Well, exactly.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus. Knowest thou of our blood 5 thrones, the fast a reenactment? So it is, I may be...
Okay, just one more.
Now, do not be away over long.
Okay. Now, before we try doing this skip, let me just put in the coiled sword. And then we can take this off our rotation. Hang on. Might have to go up higher. The guy beat Elden Ring New Game Plus 1000 hit list the other day. That sounds wild. I'm assuming he broke the cap, because usually the game doesn't get any harder after New Game Plus 7, so I assume he did his own personal altercations for it to be that intense. Also, here's another one where it's like, this one I feel like doesn't really work because the giants in this one look closer to the Dark Souls 1 giants versus this is just straight up an acid drop from the second game, but it also gives you... Oh, okay. Seed from the giant seed is yet to fall. I guess I don't get one because I'm not on online. All right. Okay. Yeah. Balls. It does look cool, but it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so where's Dren Lake in this? Yeah. Oh man, that actually almost had it that time. Take thy armor off? Oh yeah, good idea. No, also let me pick this up. I like how they give me just shorts instead of undergarments. And this one here. Ow. Ow. Alright, let me try this again. Here. Ow. Yeah. One more time. Nope. Sure. Nope. Didn't even get it. Huh. Oh, damn it. Come on. Huh. Nope. Yep. So shoot for the closest spot and maybe coming in at an angle to the tree too. Okay. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Alright, one more time. Get a couple more tries here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, you know, we'll come back here later. I know where an Estus shard is in Lothric, so we don't gotta be hunting too much for extra Estus for right now. Gave it the old college try, but I want to go beat up some more hollow. Okay, let's see here. High wall of Lothric. Look at that. Broken coil sword also. Look at that piss color sky. Must be Lothric. Dehydrated Lothric. A little bit. Ow. Rat dog. Ah, that's so rude. Oh dear. So this was the point of the game. I thought, okay, this, like, these big slime monsters are all over the place. It was in the beginning cutscene with Aldrich. I thought that's what Aldrich was at the time. Then you see Gundyr turn into this, and then random hollows are just turning into it all over. But the main, I guess, I don't want to say subtext of the game is the Lords of Cinders being kind of toasted with fire embers here and there. Oh, by the way, fun fact, this is the prototype to the ulcerated tree spirits in Elden Ring. Remember those big noodle worm tree monsters? That's what these things were originally. Usually I'm quick to the draw, but I figured I want to at least get one fight with one of those in. I just hit I hit R2 out of habit, think I was going to do like a quick response. things have this weird infection. In Dark Souls 3, Gundyr, Hollow, and random dragon's foot at the barracks. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, because they're called the pus of humanity, so I think it's supposed to be just like just humanity gone awry at some point. I don't really like know off the top of my head, but it's just one of those things you would have thought, because you kept seeing so much slime in the opening cinematic, and in the first boss, that would have played a bigger role than it actually does. It's one of those that's like, huh. Wait, you could go up here the whole time? I've played this game like 8 times. Never realized you could go up here. I'm dumb. Either I went up here once and then never again. Because, like, I always see that item just floating on the side there. I'm like, surely I can do something with that. Oh, well, that's where you get the binoculars. Okay, well, you know, gold pine resin is pretty good, but I guess I'm glad I didn't miss out on anything too important. I'm gonna try making it this way. Excuse me. Just make it through. I actually wish that was there. And just scream up there. Crazy, just fine. Well, now that I know it was up there, makes dealing with this guy much easier. This is the speed run of how quick you see the first mimic in this game. Always glad that they brought back the original designs. Oh dear. I couldn't see. I thought I made it past him. Damn it. Well, well, no, actually, second death. Second death. Are mimics in Dark Souls 2? They are. They just don't have the chain on them. In fact, it makes it even harder to tell which one's a mimic unless you hit them. But the problem is, if you hit the wooden chests too hard, they break and the item becomes rubbish. So what I tend to do is, if I don't remember off the top of my head, if there is a mimic, I will take off my sword and then I'll take my sword off and just punch it, just to make sure so I don't break it. They also come in, they were also steel chests in the last game also, so you had that as an option when dealing with it. The thing, though, is the difference is the mimics in Dark Souls 2 all walk on all fours by comparison to the regular mimics standing up like that. Okay, can I make it back this time? Now, this time, let's not get caught on the wall when he's about to grab me. And actually pay attention to our surroundings. Ow. As I get hit. That's fine. That's fine. Ow. There we go. Deep battle axe. And here's the real test of how we're going to do this game. Just fine. We'll do it just fine. Just gonna go down this path here, just deal with these enemies. I like to always try to at least fight certain enemies at least once in an area before skipping by them. You just tank a fire breath to the face? I mean, I did too, but... There we go. Is that weapon really that OP? The deep backs? I don't know. We can try it out for a little bit. I have the stats for it. I usually just like using swords, just because I like how they look more. Ow, you dick. I mean, it did pretty good damage to that guy. The question being is, like, how much more damage was that compared to my regular longsword? I don't know. I think, though, that there are two types of elemental damage here that they've introduced, with Dark from the last game brought over here, and also the Deep, which is like an even deeper Dark. I don't... I say I like Dark Souls 3 more than the other two of the trilogy, but, like, there are definitely some aspects of it I'm very confused on. There's definitely, like, part of that being, like, from a story point where they just kind of shove everything, not just everything, like, you know, fan service wise, but literally the worlds collide in on themselves as the fire fades for some reason. Like the plate tectonics of this world all just fall apart on each other. They're dark and dark, exactly. But I even think the aspects, like the deep are also like aquatic, I think. Because when you go into the Ring City, there's like these weird undead guys that shoot what look like humanities at you, but they also, I think, resemble the Deep. It's all crazy. Whoa. It's locked. Pretty sure, hang on, Grey Rat is probably down here if I remember correctly. Yo, don't throw anything at me in front of explosives, are you crazy? Red-eyed orb is behind that door. Yeah, that much I know. Not much use to me right now, though, sadly. So we're gonna have to skip on what's-his-face's side quest, which I didn't know was Excuse me. I didn't know how deep that psych was go until I was doing the... I was planning this back in 23. I didn't want to say last year because that was 2024. Yep. Locked, so... Well, yeah, come back here later. I found out this morning that a Schoolhouse Rock song was taken off of the air after getting DMCA'd for saying the greatest show on earth in the song. Did it really? But the Schoolhouse Rock has been around longer than The Greatest Showman. Or am I thinking of something differently? Because that's where my mind went when I think of The Greatest Show on Earth. Ow. The Ringling Bros suit. Oh, right. I forgot that's a thing. Well, it's silly. Can't just copyright hyperbole. Apparently you can, though. We're gonna skip that big guy and wait. Where are you going? There we are. It's just throwing out debris all over the place. I wonder how well the deep does against humanity. Ow. Never mind. I died. Oh, darn it. They put the song on a DVD and they edited the line out of the song. Weird. I'm trying to remember which Schoolhouse Rock that was. Ow. Ow. Piss off. Yeah, all right, man. Oh, no, you don't. Ow. Rude. There's like several different routes we can take in this area. Well, we're gonna start with this one first. Ow. I gotcha. Why did I take 5 years to swing? Broadsword. Yep. Well, that didn't work out as well as I thought I'd hope. Silver Eagle Kite Shield. Oh, now I gotta fight them all regular, like. Ah! Bad out. Ow. Oh dear. I died. Well, balls. Just do a quick retweet here. Alright. Let's try this again. Ah. So rude. None of that. Oh dear. Nice try. Even it. Oh, I forgot that item over there. Soul of a deserted corpse. It best describes almost everything I find in this game. Ow. It's the fact that that guy will just turn regardless of if I interact with him or not. It does a lot of crit damage. Yeah, let's try this again. Here. Okay, those weren't explosives, never mind. I'll just throw at them instead. Ow. I forgot poise don't exist much in this one. Hello. Ow. Oh, hey, look at that. Strength. Barbaric Rage. Forgot that was in this. There's the Estus Shard. It's one of those things where I remember that weapon arts were introduced in Dark Souls 3 as well. A lot of things in like 2 and 3 that they introduced, they definitely brought over into Elden Ring. Alright. Hopefully I can take care of this guy in one go. Didn't realize there was another guy over there. Hey man, you want to do some friendly fire to that other guy? No? Okay. Ooh. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and pop one of those embers just to be safe? Nice little buff of health. And look at that, we have an extra ember right there. Now we're gonna now take the ladder where that other archer was, go around, because there's a couple of areas we can jump up to get some items. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. For starters, this one. I think that might be the only one we can walk down to, and then that one right there we gotta jump from a different area. Yep. There we go. Ring of Sacrifice. Sorry, it's been a minute since I did something like that. Ow. So rude. I'm just gonna run to the bonfire. Slowest elevator ever. Oh man. Thinking about slowest elevators, thinking of, damn it, stupid dogs. Come on. Oh, and this guy still sees me. Ah! The elevator when you go up to fight King Alant, probably one of the slowest in the game. Not so much slow, actually the longest, I would say. To the point where you're like, oh, if I don't beat him now, it's going to be another ride up. What is it? What are we doing here? Ow. Ow. Whoa. Calm down.
You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Oh, he's gone. Alright, well, here, why don't I just hold on to that with my finger? Alright, let me go back to the first bonfire, since we got the shortcut. Ah, hello. Goodbye. Excuse me. Not this way. Silly me. They dropped something. Get out of my way, man. Ow. 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 Lion Knight Albert. He's got the armor I want! Bruh! We'll get that later, though. Ow. Ow. Stop bonking me! Wait, I didn't know that NPC summon was a thing? I didn't know either. I know there's a handful of ones specifically, but I usually don't pop an ember this early. I forgot it was like crazy combo with the axe. Oh god, hang on. Oh, thank god. Refined gem. Thank you, Loretta's ring.
The wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journey homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed. This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits. Unkindled one, head to the high wall's base. Go through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed. But beware, the dog keeps a close eye on things. The vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley. Unkindled, go through, but the...
Okay. Also, I was gonna make a joke about how Loretta must have left the undead settlement to become a knight of the Carrion royal family. But then I just realized this lady also shares the same name, Emma, as the doctor from Sekiro. It's like, hang on, I've seen these names before. In fact, that NPC being named Albert as the healing church hunter. It's like, wait a minute. It's all connected some way or another. Alright, let me just go heal. Because, not that I don't trust my epic gamer skills against Vort. I just have a trickling feeling that I'm gonna go there and get slapped once and then feel stupid. Plus, better to do this now than having to possibly do it twice. Or not, I don't know. Point being, I want my Estus. From Software is always 999 steps ahead of us. Always. Ow. So rude. I just realized the markings on this shield. I thought it was something from Majora's Mask. Or Zelda related in general. Just heal real quick. Feels nice to actually use my Estus flask in a reasonable time. Yeah, wrong game exactly. There are some moments in the Souls series that I feel like cross in other aspects of like the Zelda series. Like Ganondorf, if they were to ever make if somehow From Software was asked to make a Zelda Souls-like, first of all, I don't know if they could ever do that, but all I'm saying is that Ganondorf, Ori would have the perfect blueprint with Radon. Anyway, what I was trying to say is like Elden Ring has moments that feel like solving puzzles in a Zelda game, but in a Souls game. Anyway, here's a big spooky thing. That don't look like no dog to me. To the Boreal Valley. I'm gonna yell at it back. Brah. You miss. Cue the beam music. Oh, he just didn't want to keep doing the chase. Oh, there it is. And I died. Well, first time in a while I did that. I think the Calamity is what the weird goo would have been. Yeah. Alright. Let's try that again. Wrong way. Please fall down. Oh, that's bullshit. If that was me, I would have died. Get out of here. I'm just gonna run now. As you get for taking 3/4 of his life in the middle second. It's one of those things where it's like, oh man, this game is so easy now that I know how things work here and there. Then I forget, oh wait, no, they can still kick my teeth into. Yeah, let's try this again. Ow. Ow, so rude. Thank God he takes 5 years to string this up. I slapped his ass once, I got frostbite. Damn it. Now this is just getting embarrassing. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm. I think it doesn't help that I dumped all my stats before going into the next area into strength instead of like health. But I wanted to at least get the stats for the weapon matched up first before I worry about anything else. Ow. Ow. Alright, now I'm just failing for failing's sake. Get his tantrum run out. Ow. There we go. Heir of the fire destroyed. Ember restored. Alright, before we drop down to the... Actually, no, wait, we can go... There's a bonfire down there. Why don't we just get this cutscene out of the way first before we go back? Peek over the cliff and hold up the banner. I love this, though, because you don't get an idea of scale when you get certain items unless they're in a cutscene. So raise the banner. Oh, it must be like a really big one, right? You wish. Anyone see this? Yeah, these are the only demons that survive. Everything else goes extinct in Dark Souls 3. Unless those weird things in the demon ruins count as demons. Do the goat people count as demons? I never know. The Farron things. Definitely a callback. And before we go down, just go back and level up. What'd you say? I was coughing my head off from this sickness. Oh, pretty sure. I wasn't sure because like the demons are slowly going extinct in Dark Souls 3 since the fire is fading, and I think those are the only ones outside of like the few you fight, like the one stray demon in Farron Swamp, the old demon king, the demon princes, and then they're like those fire pyromancers in the demon ruins. They don't look like, you know, one-to-one, but they got like weird skull faces. And then of course the goats from Farron Swamp. I'm not sure if those count as demons or not, but as a people the demons are slowly dying out in this one. I'm not going to use this soul yet because I'm pretty sure we can get a good ring with this, but I will read it, as is tradition. Soul of Boreal Valley Vort. Soul of Vort of the Boreal Valley, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. Vort served as an outrider knight, never far from the Fleeting Dancer. Fleeting Dancer? Oh, I wonder what that is. We'll find out later.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well, then take note.
Okay, so just putting it at 25 for an even number. That's vitality, not dexterity. Let me just see. We need 18 dexterity also. Okay. Alright, so we'll put dexterity up to 18, and then we'll
Farewell, Ash, may the flip.
focus on health and endurance. And probably vitality, because the next weapon is pretty strong. Alright, I just want to also, before I dump anything. Okay, so the long sword. Let me just see. So physical, 96 in dark, 96 in physical, and 96 in dark. Versus 110. Oh, see, okay, no. See, here's the problem, though. This doesn't scale at all, so after that, it pretty much kind of starts falling off. So we're just going to go back to... Let's see, what was better, a long sword or broadsword? Broadsword.
Just good, wasn't it?
So, yeah, the dark axe is good for like a minute, but then we don't have any scaling in the long run, so might as well just keep it as is. Alright, I forgot. It goes 2, 4, and 6 in this one.
There are two simple we ring this looking back. Pretty big, I know.
Pretty be careful.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
All the great swords in your future. Exactly. That's your first. That's going to be your first hint on what sword I'm looking for. Alright, so don't need anything specifically from you right now.
Do me a favor and don't forget our promise. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. A nuisance, I know, but it'll help me tie up some loose ends. Do me a favor, give a new... Goodbye. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
Alright. Warrior armor. Yeah, there's warrior armor there, but I like the knight armor more. And we don't have any Umbra Ash to give. See if this guy has anything more to say.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek them. We're talking.
No, he just still wants to lick their boots, alright. Alright, I'm gonna teleport back to the Undead Settlement, but first, I'm gonna go get myself some more water, because I'm feeling a little thirsty, so I will be right back. Alright. I'm back. Who lives in a pineapple and to see SpongeBob SquarePants? I forgot the lyrics. Could you imagine if you forgot the lyrics after the first line? Oh my. And now it's green. I like to look around just to see how the areas start to meet up in certain parts. Like that's clearly the Deacons of the Deep. Farron Keep also, yeah. Stupid dogs. You made me look bad.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Njol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Is it normal for him to charge nothing to level up, or is that a bug? So that's not a bug. That's actually, that is something that brings into a different ending, side quest and an alternate ending for this game. What's basically happening is he's seeping out like the dark or so. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it brings in a new age that's different, and it's tied to how many times you die, I want to say. So, like, there'll be times where you won't be able to level up unless you die. I can't remember off the top of my head how many he gets, but you're basically giving him some of your humanity to deepen your connections to the dark, because you're basically becoming a new Lord of the Undead. Is it dark or dark? It's different in Dark Souls 3, I guess. I want to say dark because you're not become like the Lord of the Deep. Also, I now remember where the little imps from Elden Ring come from. It's these thrall bastards. I didn't mean to do that. Ow. Well, there's Loretta's finger. Should I bring the rest of her, though? Everything is a product of this game, exactly. Which now begs the question, though, how much... Because we've already seen in the Night Rain trailer how many different bosses are coming back. We've seen the Centipede Demon, Freya's the Duke's pet Freya, the big spider from 2. And we've seen the Nameless King. It does make me curious how much of it are they going to take from the Dark Souls trilogy and add it to Night Rain, because it's like it's definitely looking like it to be like more of an acid flip of a game, which, you know, not necessarily a bad thing. It's a fun little experiment they're doing with it, so I'm curious to see what else they will add, or put in more original stuff in. Who knows? Time will tell. All I know is I'm excited to try it out. Wait, Centipede Demon? Yeah, if you watch the trailer, there's a moment when the, like, I forget, Rider? Whatever the new Tarnish main character is. When he's winding up like his cannon attack, that monster he's shooting into, that's the centipede demon from Dark Souls 1. Which also, I don't mind in the fact that I get to actually fight the centipede demon instead of being on a tiny little island. Well, everything else is covered in lava. Without my son, bro. Sadly, you get to be friends with like a birdman if you've got a friend who plays as him. So there's that. Ow. I forgot how slow wind-ups are when you're trying to charge. R2. Ow. Cleanse the bastard's curse. Every time I see a bunch of those cages, I will always just hard R3 just to make sure I'm not about to be jumped by one of them. Good soup. So rude. Before we go any further, there's like another route we can take. That fucking hurt. Can you not? hindsight, I should just use my shield to defend myself, but it's one of those things where I'm like, why am I just getting hurt so easily? I don't have any. I don't got no water. No water. I just got water. Oop.
Another Nana disappeared. The Grantham carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade. Another Nana. The Grantham ever. And Nana's. So come into.
That there is your hint for this part right here, I believe. He's going to the cage. Yeah, this is how you get to a covenant. That if you beat the tree boss, you're basically cut off from. If you recall this area. Yeah, the mountain makers. Because when the roof falls in, it kills him.
Well, what's happened? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise? Yes, yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are, but we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware. The shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping. Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family. You'll go mad one day, but not today. Take my advice. Use this bone and leave this place. This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do, I'd hope. This pit is for hollows. You've better things.
This pit is for hollows. Yeah, so this is how you enter with this covenant. Go back to the shrine real quick. So she's not here yet, so... There's like a whole other side quest that we're able to do now.
Welcome home,
Since we were able to get to that
Ashen.
before we drop a tree
Untouched haven.
on top of him.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
I think that's what we'll do before we get too far deep into it. What we'll do is we'll fight the tree and then we'll call it there. So let's get through the rest of the undead settlement real quick. Excuse me. Just a quick prep. And another one. Ooh, fire gem. Ow. Also a prototype for the Swarm of Flies incantation from Elden Ring. I forgot to give Andre the other Estus shard. I forgot to pick something up over here also. Yeah. I think this guy becomes hostile to me now, though. Does he serve his purpose? No, he's not gonna. Okay, well. Let me just get that before it falls to the ground. He just doesn't attack you. Yeah, normally that one, like the other enemies will attack you. That one is just the transportation hollow. Like, for example, if we go deeper down, like the ones over there will definitely attack us. Damn it. Well, now I gotta go all the way around again. Kind of jumping all over the place right now. Ow! See, like this guy will hit us. Can't backstab him though. Thanks, idiots. Yeah, we kind of gone a little backwards here. Should have opened the door before I went over the roof. Hello. I spin real quick around. Cliff underside bonfire. Yeah. Gotta go through the rats now. There we go. See, despite us have me joining his covenant, he's so mad that he'll still attack us. Managed to get that though before. Oh dear. Maybe I can just win this if I just let the power within. Nope, he's just healing with fire now. Damn it. Come on, bud. Damn it. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. That actually saved me. Okay. Now then. Where'd Hodrick go? Hodrick? I will exploit your own spell. I'm not above that. Ow. There we go. That was close. Alright, so like I said, we're going backwards a little bit now. Because I went all over the place. So might as well just collect what I missed here. That way then we can also deal with this lady. Ow. Probably get off at least temporarily, but probably for the night, making a lot of progress on getting better, but not there yet. Fair enough. Rest up best as you can. No need to feel the need to stick around for too long if you want to try to get some sleep, so. Always glad to see you by. And of course, be sure to drink plenty of liquids. Excuse me. Whip. Good night, good luck, Ashen 1. Time to drink some water and sleep. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we've gone through there just fine. Going back again because I forgot to open the door on the other side. Excuse me. Damn, where'd you all come from? Oh my god. Ooh, we got a flamberge off him. I don't know why I did that. I forgot this is an Elden Ring where fall damage is still very real and not just a suggestion. Okay. Never knew you would fall. What the hell? Excuse me. Shard. That's a feral. There you go. Oh yeah.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man? Ah, most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Oh, off he goes. Moving, 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 moving. Ow. Ow. There's the giant rain down beside the white birch. Ow! Oh, I die. That's no good. That's no good at all. Ow. Damn it. I died. Last thing I see before my death. Ow. It's hard to see from here, but you can actually see the giant shooting. See, there he is right there. Though he's not going to be shooting, it looks like. Okay, time to go inside. use the Great Scythe again. That was fun when I used it. Ow. Great Curse Ridden Tree ahead. A lot more messages offline than I remember. Yeah, you stupid dog. If we're all set here, we can now go. Let's go fight the tree, and then we'll call it a stream. I'm just gonna run in. Ow. It's going a little wonky. Curse rotted greatwood. out here. Oh, is that going to count me dying because I fell wrong? Okay. Go. Gross, another hand. Oh my god, I didn't die there. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, thank you, Ring. Thank you, Ring of Loretta. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I got it. I didn't hear the shh at the end, though. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. Transporting kin. And now our friend here is dead, because we crushed him. It's a little past 11:30. I think that's a good place to end.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak. Very well, then take me. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Fat rolling still. What about without a shield? Okay. I'll use the flamberge for a little bit. Alright, so let me wrap up. There's a couple people we gotta talk to here and there, so let me just wrap things up.
Fret not, my feet, for I am a lord, and this is my throne. Listen, this might pique thine interest. Before I was a Lord of Cinder, I was a student of transposition, the process of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. A forbidden art that once left a foul stain upon Corlum's honor. 'Tis an art that grants powers once thought unattainable. Most transposing kilns are lost with Corland, but this place is a crossing for all manner of cursed objects. If thou happenst upon a transposing kiln, bring it to me. Quick. Now.
So before I give it to him, we'll just do a quick read. Transposing kiln. An old transposing kiln from Corland, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Huh. Never knew that. Give to Ludith, Lord of Cinder, to conduct the transportation. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. I can't use it, therefore it's banned. Works a lot in life. Anyway, Mortician's Ash. Umbral ash of a resident of the undead settlement, who made a living burying corpses. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. Cool. Anyway.
Fret not, for I listen before the most if. Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Sees better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferred to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition? Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 through the age I'm.
Okay, so before we do that, let me just do one more read here. Soul of the Rotted Grantwood. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were sealed away inside a spirit tree, but eventually the curse took their toll. I like looking at the different types of souls.
Aha, so.
Okay, so we have several. We can just read off the items list here without having to go all the way around in certain places. So thankfully, we can just read this without having to buy it. Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight, harbors the fears that lurk within the minds of hollows and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a proper Mira knight long ago on the land of Mira. 2 hands to execute special sword techniques. Skill stance. While in stance, use normal attacks to break. Anyway, Vort's Great Hammer. Great Hammer wielded by Vort, the Outrider Knight of the Boreal Valley. Weapon is imbued with frost and causes frostbite. Frost accumulates in the body, causes frostbite, which saps one's health, lowers absorption, and slows stamina recovery. Astor's Spear. One of the curses that festered within the belly of the Great Wood, and a terrible weapon favored by Earl Astor the Impaler. The spear is enwreathed within the rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Defeating foes restores HP. And then the Pontiff's Left Eye. Bewitched ring that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon the knights. Recovers HP with successive attacks. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. Alright, so this is what I wanted to use this for, because that's a pretty good ring to have. I think it weighs a ton, though, is the problem. And then I'm going to use the Rotted Greatwood for some extra souls. Now can I wear this without fat rolling? Okay.
What is good, wasn't he?
Be careful.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part, huh?
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you.
I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose. You can keep the ring as... Goodbye, and stay safe. Oh, this place is a...
And here's this guy.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
He's also a sorcerer.
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark side possess something quite special. As I have said, but I'm weeping that those... Be safe, champion of Ash.
And here's Cornex.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting the lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancers to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own. Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
Not really any good pyromancies options there.
To learn pyromancies, you must vow to become my pupil. I know, but such is the way of the world. Respect your elders and so on. And pyromancy, of course, is no exception. Oh, we'll need a pyromancy tome to learn more advanced pyromancies. Though unorthodox, that would be the most expedient way to make progress. If this were the Great Swamp, and you had the luxury of time, we could have trained you the hard way. To learn I know, and do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Alright. One more thing here.
Oh, how may... Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Now we got more stuff in here. Need that.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip that cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers, and so thou art in need of a soapstone, ashen one, then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me. Ashen one, be sure to bring more souls.
Huh. And lastly, here.
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance? At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it.
I've got titanite stones, just fine.
You haven't given up yet? Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this.
Harvard.
I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop. The Undead Legion of Farron is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls. Gaining admission to the inside
Alright. Let me see. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I need a coal for this, though. Let me see.
Just good what needs.
No, we need. I think we need like the Farron coal or something in order to get heavy to work. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, what time is it? It's about to be midnight, so might as well wrap up here. So we've gotten good footing into Lothric. Made our way through the undead settlement. Pretty alright. Tomorrow we head into Farron Keep, though not go too far into it, as we're probably going to have to take a detour to Cathedral of the Deep before we get too far. So, yeah, that's probably what we're going to focus on tomorrow. So, without further ado, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.